Hey folks, Quilly18 here and welcome to another episode of Let's Play Terra Invicta. We're playing as Project Exodus. We've established ourselves on the moon. We've established ourselves in Europe. We're trying to do a little bit of politicking and diplomacy for a change, which is nice. We're gonna have to find out whoever the heck just came to Paris here and potentially throw them out or set up a deal. We are gonna try to maintain some good relations with a few people. We never did any of that in the first playthrough, but we were kind of miles ahead pretty quickly.
Person of interest surveilled.
All right, we did another investigation level on Chen Na because we might want to go and try to flip them. But so I guess I'm going to do a repeat and continue because we don't know their actual loyalty score yet. And that is an important first step. I don't know if we have the stats to do anything about it. Isadia. That might be the, sorry, was that initiative or academy? I think I read initiative, and I was just thinking, was that the initiative person we talked to last time? We still need to re-get our non-aggression pact with them, if they're cool with it. Okay, stabilization going on over here. Yeah, Isadia. Oh, this is academy. Okay. Well, I might want to go and see about getting them to chillax too, although I kind of want the Czech Republic. Yeah, no, I don't think we're going to be friends with the academy. Although they are going to, like, if we piss them off too much, they're going to start blowing up my space assets, which right now doesn't matter. I mean, they wouldn't be able to do the moon, but it could be annoying. I mean, we could go and do something like take the Czech Republic now and then see about piecing out with them afterwards, and that might be a good way to do things. They're not cracked down here anymore, but they are open. I know I was telling you to repeat this, but I think we're going to do the Purge Crackdown combos here.
Terminating the
Purge.
opposition.
Where do you need me?
Crackdown. Ooh, that is a very low chance to crack down.
Turning up the heat.
Then maybe what I'll do is I want to do a quick little public campaign.
I will try to sway the public.
Acknowledged.
Yeah, set up a defense, that's fine. Get you to just do a scan. You can't investigate, but you can scan. You would try to lower the unrest here a little bit. It's pretty low as is. Why don't you do a surveil here, see if we can spot anyone else at all. Okay, let's do this. Oh, actually, hold on. Instead of this, do we want to have a chat? Okay, so we still know Muga, and we don't have a non-aggression. We have it with humanity first. We'll set up a non-aggression pact with the initiative for now. We'll kind of want Italy later, but I think this is going to have to make some amount of sense. It's not like we don't have targets, and our control point limit is still pretty capped. I don't think I actually changed it properly.
Reaching out.
There it is. Okay. Ooh, XP spends. Hey, 20. Evangelist, you've got admin cap, but you're pretty full. I'm gonna do this. Holding orgs is so good. Okay. Maybe persuasion would have made sense in the short term. Hello, initiative. I would like a non-aggression pact with you. Oh yeah, see, you're pleased. Yeah, I mean, I did give you a crap ton of money. Oh, you think you need more than this? Really? $200. You drive a hard bargain. Let's do it. All right, double non-aggression pact now. And interest complete. Good. Let's see what happens over here. And I didn't screw up, right? We don't have a non-aggression pact at the academy. They're tolerated. They might move to conflict a little bit, but I think it's going to be worth it. Although, as I'm doing this, I'm at my control point limit. Maybe this is dumb.
Public sentiment is increasingly with us.
If for some reason, if this fails, then I might just decide to back out. We'll see. I wonder if this agent is here to protect the control points in the Czech Republic.
Their control is full.
Oh, crackdown succeeded. Okay. Well, now, yeah, the chance of doing a purge is going to be really high. And the next point should be a lot easier. Now, they're not in the EU, but I think I can add them. probably ally with Iran. I'll wait until we've... I guess I'd need both to be able to set the alliance there. But okay. Marketplace. Oh, it's some new orgs. Well, well, well. Let's see here. Yeah, we can live without that. Okay, so this has to be a criminal, but would give us ops. We do have a criminal now. Right? Fei Yun is a criminal. And could pick up the Goldstone Cartel, which is cheap to buy, needs some ops now, but will give us 2 ops per month. So it'll pay for itself ops-wise in 2 months, which is going to be great. Yep, okay. We're going to purchase you. We've got another... Yes, it's very expensive money-wise, but does give us the extra admin, which was a priority in my first game. We do have enough cash for it. And that is handy, but I can always save it for, like, when there's a situation where I need something and it needs to go on a specific person. What is this? Oh, Beijing. This, we need the China. Yeah. This would be pretty potent. Costs a lot of money. But that is pretty good. Permanent. Oh, yes! And it's got the defensive trait built in, which is cool. I don't think I'm going to pick up any of those right now. XP-wise, you got 16, but you're not one of the cheap ones. Okay. Do we know about anyone else we'd like to make friends with? I don't think so. We'd like to find a resistance person. This can... Yeah, I can cancel it whenever I want. Of course, I can also just take an aggressive thing. So, yeah, are we just going to align ourselves with the top and hate on the people at the bottom? And we might decide to chillax a little with the academy, short term. Okay, well, what we need to do is we need to do... See, Slovakia would be such a sweet target, too. But I'm thinking about grabbing the second control point over here. Although, now we're way over now. At least it gets our foot in the door here. Yeah, I gotta stop on this. Okay, let me just check to see. Okay, that's just the initiative contact, which we can't do much with. Do we need to defend our control points? Oh, definitely in Romania. There we go.
Securing our interests.
Let's do that one for sure.
Standing by.
I might just do another round of Inspire
I'll ensure
on this
that
criminal.
Where to? At your service.
What would you like to do?
Standing by.
Investigator. Well, let's find out who this is. It
Investigate.
might be someone we already kind of knew and they
Where
just
do you
reset
need me?
themselves. That's always possible.
Ready to go.
We'll defend there, that's fine. And then maybe I'll investigate somebody else. Wherever this is in
Surveilling
Laos.
target.
Okay. Or I could boop around specifically in territory I know is held by the Resistance and hope to find one of them. That might be good. Because, yeah, I'd love to set up the non-aggression pact with them. Just to make sure they don't see me as a juicy target. I am a little bit more vulnerable right now, and of course this is affecting our influence. Cost
I
considerably.
think we had a breakthrough.
Okay, inspiration.
Securing our control.
We didn't have like a
We'll be ready
base
for new
point
orders soon.
to set here. So we'll have to do one internal check on Fei Yun, just to see where she's actually sitting. But I'm not too worried about people trying to flip my agents right now, just because it's very likely people don't have those stats. Investigating our people would help to identify if they've been corrupted, too, though. Oh, we re-met Izadia. Okay. Can't remember. Can we get into an intel sharing agreement with people? Completely? Or is the only way to get the intel with, like, a flipped counselor? I guess I could try to talk to someone who's my friend and see what kind of deal we might be able to elevate from. I don't remember. Okay, we got a little bit of boost going on. Oh, speaking of boost, hold on. I missed my window here with Kitchener Base. I'm terribly sorry. Yeah, okay, yeah, I could have started this sooner. So if I try to right-click here, I don't think it'll build because I don't have the ability to do it without any boost. But we'll do this and it'll do a partial boost spend. There we go. Okay. And I might have exactly enough. No. I need 24.1 boost to be able to send the Mars probes. Okay, so I could have started the mood-based thing a little bit sooner, but it hasn't actually slowed me down getting to Mars. And the second one, I think, is going to get our waters going. Which, our water cost has gone up here. Well, the maintenance on everything has gone up because we did set up the new thing. I wonder if anyone else has got their mining up on the moon. It's a little annoying because I have to, like, manually go and click on each one of the bases because I can't see from here. Right? Or from here. I got to click here, but no. Yeah, okay, so the servants do have mining operations set up. Oh, that's me. This resistance base, no. The academy, no. The protectorate, no. Okay, so the servants a little bit, but otherwise we're kind of first in there. Alrighty. Let me do a scan of my countries to make sure we're in a state that we're happy with what they're doing. Checking their policies. Not policies, priorities. Ah, there you go. So you have hit your MC cap, even though you're on this MC behavior. I really wish this had set itself to fix me. Like, which, if I go and do this and then pull back, that's still some MC because it's invisibly still there. And I guess if this economy grew and it got some extra MC points, it would still be working on it. But yeah, really, you're going to be on the fund policy now. Okay, when you're done that, we'll absorb you in. Croatia, you're on fund, and that is still ticking. Bulgaria, you're on fund, and that's still ticking. European Union, I think I'm still fine with what you're doing. I'm thinking I might be able to pull away from the unity at this point. But, I don't know, the unrest is still going. I will do that. Because again, it's still going to trend towards the 5 cohesion thanks to our education investment. And this will put, well, actually, we should compare. Yeah, even though we're getting more points overall by doing this, you know, we're still losing out in the other categories because of the investment that's in here. So I think we're going to pull back from that. Do I want to pull back from this boost investment? I think the answer is yes. This doesn't get the diversity bonus. What I think I'll do is I'll set it this way. I'll slow it down so I can watch this. And once it gets the next tick of boost, I'll cancel it and try to keep that as a low number with less overkill. Iran, you should be on 100% spoils, and that is the case. And the money has clearly been going up very quickly here. And at some point, we'll just abandon it. Kazakhstan, you're still in 100% boost. You do need a little bit of stabilizing from time to time. I could throw in a little bit more oppression to keep that there and send you full authoritarian some more. It might be worth doing a little bit of this. We can send an agent there from time to time, but I'm going to do this. It's going to slow down our boost a little bit, but that's fine. I think we can pull back on the boost production. We'll hopefully mostly just need it for probes. And probably for the next mining base is going to need it to get started, but then after that, theoretically, we won't need boost anymore to establish more bases. And it'll really be the MC limit that comes into play some more. Moldova. See, yeah, you finished your MC stuff as well. So now what we're going to do is we're going to run max spoils for you. See, it's not custom because it still has that weird... To me, this is a bit of a bug. Not fund. Oh, wait, that's right. Oh, no, you're done. Oh, no. No. Okay, you're done. But you're not in the EU, but we can pull you into the EU once these timers go. So, do I just want to do economy? Because I can found the space program and then we could start producing boost here. But that's a big investment to do it. I'm not convinced it's going to be worthwhile. Maybe we can just give you... We could do a little government improvement so that when we pull you into the EU, then you won't bring down things as much. I mean, your economy is really small. Like you would account for just barely a fraction of any tweak there. But I don't know. Maybe it makes sense. I don't think the knowledge investment is going to do that much here, but you know what? All these have a diversity bonus. Let's just give you a bit of an all-rounder. I'm not going to do unity because your cohesion is kind of where it needs to be. It would passively boost our public opinion, but I don't think that's necessary. And yeah, the people here want to do some spoils, but it would barely do anything for us. All right, I think we'll just keep Moldova in sort of this configuration until we absorb you. And then Romania, right, we do have full control. You're on 100% funding without even this part, but that's probably fine. And then I suppose some of these might be... We might be able to absorb one now. I can't remember if there's a place... I don't think so. Again, other than mousing over each individual flag and then seeing if that's, you know, if it says, yeah, unification is available. But I kind of expect there might be. Yeah, let's ally to Iran. So if anyone starts any crap, we can pull in the EU. And I think I might be going ahead and sending someone there. Let's keep investigating to find... Oh, we know a resistance person. Okay, hold on. Commander, if you don't have anything to attack, and you don't, I'm going to get you to contact... Oh, we know 2 resistance people. One's in Paris. Okay, well, let's do that. Do I want to re-talk to any of my existing... Do I want to make friends with the Academy? I'm probably going to target... No, see, with the Academy, these 3 places I'm going to want to target when I get some control points again. If I were to put you on auto, you would just do a scan over here. We'll tell you what, instead of that, try to set national policy in the EU, and let's see what we can do with it.
Ready to go.
And let's inspire Fei Yun. And you know what I'm going to do is I'm going to investigate Fei Yun and try to find out...
We'll see what they're up to.
What her current loyalty
Ready
is.
for my mission.
And you would just do a scan at home, which honestly might be fine. I mean, I could try to investigate and find someone else. Who's in Russia?
Investigating target.
We'd still like to find a servant person and then maybe flip them. And again, we could maybe do that with that protectorate person as well. The servants is going to be a higher priority, though. For sure.
Establishing contact.
Hello, Resistance.
We appreciate
I would like a non-aggression pact, which you would consider to be a generous trade. Oh, you're already pleased, which is nice. Yeah, I don't know if there's anything else. Do you have a project that I would like? Hydroponics phase we're going to get. It's 100%er, so that's fine. I mean, you've got space in there. Yeah. How much more? This gets us to fair trade. Yeah, I think we want this. And they're already pleased. Yep, there you go. This is why we're spoiling Iran, is so that we can go and do something like this. So we need to make sure to assign that, because that's an unassigned org. There we go. You don't have an actual stat boost, so it doesn't really matter who we put it on, unless we wanted to specifically save some admin for a stat on someone, but I don't think it matters. So no, we'll equip that. Get a bit more boost, a bit more mission control. I mean, it'd be great if it also had mining.
Get through to them.
Loyalty has decreased. Well, that is pretty bad, unless you've been flipped. That seems hard to believe. We might need to investigate Henrietta. Solar flare. Just what we need right now. Mission control income will be reduced. That's fine. We were nowhere near our mission control cap.
Person of interest surveilled.
Oh, I need to send my probes to Mars. I get so distracted. Oh, initiative. Okay. Close that. Hang on. Go here, solar system, launch probes. Okay, good. And then when does your mining come online here? The 31st of December, just in time for the new year. Okay, great. And then we'll start to accrue some water, plus more metals. Although that's currently not as much of an issue. Okay, your loyalty score is at 11. Okay. So it was going to be 13, but then we had a crit fail. But yeah, let's investigate Henrietta, make sure she's not actually flipped. If she is, does she instantly unflip by being spotted, or do we do an inspire to break it? Maybe it's an inspire to break it. Speaking of broken, Denmark. Can I really afford to take more? Because Denmark would be perfect to strike right now. Do I have a non-aggression pact with Humanity First? I do. Well, we could grab the first pip. Yeah, no, it might not be
Policy
worth it.
direction complete.
Okay, okay. Yes to this federation. Okay. So, no, we can unify with a number of these. Austria, Bulgaria, Croatia, Romania. I don't think any of them were done. But it might still be worth, since I'm over, even though we haven't completed the funding step, we might want to go and eat one of these up. Bulgaria and Romania is next to check. Bulgaria and Romania. Yeah, they're all done the MC step. I guess maybe I don't care which one of these, but I think we should pull one in. Can we tell the control point cost? Can I tell from here? Because theoretically, I could do a thing where I grab the one that's the most expensive, which is likely going to be Austria. Yeah. And that would free up more cap. Okay. Let's pull in Austria. There we go. So now we're only 3 under, which isn't much. And we could repeat and import some more, but no. We'll just get ourselves stabilized. And yeah, control point situation in the European Union hasn't changed. But yeah, that frees this up. More alien stations. You bastards! Now, I think we've slipped in science a fair bit because we were investing a little bit more heavily in boost there. Like, if I were to go here and check resources, because we're at 911 per month. The initiative's at 949. 1K with the protectorate. I'd really love to be in a stronger scientific position, but so be it. And there's nuclear freighters, which... that should be online before we go to Mars, which will be good. Okay. Do I want to strike? That's changed a little bit. I mean, I could just stay below this, too. See, this is annoying because, again, we've got ourselves a good target here, but it is the initiative. So I just have to remember, yeah, I think we'll keep the Academy on our shit list, or, I don't know, maybe we do change the Academy and just target the alien factions. But right now, there doesn't look... I don't know if grabbing the control point in Ukraine right now is going to help us that much. So I don't think there's a broken pro-alien thing. I could grab the servant point in Switzerland. They're not crackdown, but they're not defended. Or what we do... Unity... Come on. What about the United Arab Emirates, which is all servant held? And does have a core economic region, which, yeah, boosts economy priority. I don't think it helps with the spoils the same way as, like, the natural resources. You know what? No one owns Iraq. And it does have an oil region, which boosts spoils. You know what? Let's just grab this for now.
We are two.
Still wondering if Henrietta might be flipped. So we're just going to do a control nation job over there.
Control.
You're the other one with the control
Ready for my
nation,
mission.
but you're also our best investigator. I want you to investigate Henrietta.
Eyes on target.
Can you do a control nation? You can, and you have 6 persuasion.
Standing by for orders.
Well, that's not bad, because if the first one succeeds, the second one will pick up the executive branch.
Where to?
Oh, we know about an alien asset somewhere. Oh, well then. Okay, go and assault
Going
that,
hot.
Standing by.
and
What's
we'll
the
have to do a scan afterwards. Last nations, with your 5... I mean, I guess I could do this.
Putting our people.
We'll have 3 people. Most likely, there's a good chance that we'll have 2 success, and the third one will just, like, error out afterwards, but let's go and do that. Now, hold on. How much do we need per control point? Oh, it's 10. Oh, that's a lot more than I thought. And would go and slap us back over this limit by a fair bit. Do I want to respond to that by absorbing another country? You know, we did the MC part. The funding part is nice and does set us up for very long-term consistent income. You know, versus the short-term benefit of just spoiling the crap out of this area for now. If I commit to this, I should probably go and absorb another country right now. Which doesn't save us the full cost, because it also increases the control point cost of the ones we've got here. Ah! You know, I think I'm going to go for it. Am I just going to accept that I'll be over my limit for a little while? I mean, maybe. I mean, I could spend the money to pick up an admin thing, which will offset some of the control points, but I don't feel like that's worthwhile. Apex Entertainment does give public campaign. I don't think that's going to be a critical thing for us to grab. How dangerous is it? You know what? I think we're just going to accept that we'll go over. I mean, it's going to hurt our influence as well, but I think we're going to be able to manage it. All right, let's go for it. Just fix the CP thing, but we don't have another, like, Austria was eating a lot. Okay, fuel cells. Maybe we'll research that. Alien movement. Right, I think that's what we need to actually spot the aliens, yeah? Concerned citizens. UK directly are willing to directly aid our cause. Even though the UK is not aligned with us, these citizens continue to advocate for more to be done in our interests. Public opinion. Encourage them, so spend 10 influence. Gain a random control point in the UK. Might need to cancel the other missions. Unrest. Okay. Monthly income increased by 10, presumably permanently, but we're going to do this. Gain a random control point in the UK. I'm going to cancel these
Laying
missions.
the groundwork.
Abort.
Mission abort.
Mission is in progress.
Abort. And abort.
Laying the groundwork.
Because we're over our limit again, because the control points in the UK are pricey. That is 15. Yep. All right, but we've got a toe on the UK. Priority-wise, I mean, the boost over here, I mean, it's going to come in regardless. And we're going to want you to max out your mission control. I mean, ideally for ourselves. I mean, long-term, we're definitely going to want to get in on this. I guess if these control points drop, because we can target the academy, the Humanity First will have this control point that we're not going to want to attack, but we might be able to snag the executive at some point. Funding, mission control. You know what? Let's work on the things that need some fixing here. I think we'll move the government up as well. Here, we'll cancel this. We'll just try to make the country a little bit better, but these things won't benefit us very much right now because we only have a quarter of the country, and they're investing it in anyway. So we'll do this and just try to keep the country in a healthy status for whatever we might want to do later. Okay.
We found nothing of note.
You failed to investigate. By 0.03? Is Yoko the one who's turned? Do we have a... We didn't really have a problem with this in my first run. That... Huh. That's sketchy. I think we're gonna have Letitia try to investigate Yoko, while Yoko investigates Henrietta. Feeling very KGB here. You know, who watches the Watchers, kinda, as well. Okay, follow the aliens. Burninated, likely some remain. Okay, so we'll have Commander Grant do a scan in the area.
It isn't ours. It's somebody else's.
Mission
And
to the
if it's
asteroids.
somebody else's, sooner or later, they'll use it again.
All right. And then Principle of Space Warfare coming in next. Sure, fine. Now, there's no way I have enough boost for these probes. Yeah, 306. We could probe individual ones. We could look for some of the ones we know that have names that might be notable. I don't know. It's a moon. I'm like, hey, I know Deimos, but no, that's a different thing. I was gonna say Eris, but I guess I'm thinking of something else. I don't remember what I'm thinking of. Sort by locations. Ceres, that's what I'm thinking of. Let's probe Ceres. That's likely a good candidate. And yeah, I guess this is showing that Mars is being probed. Probes are on the way. This has been probed. Probes are on the way. I could probe Vesta, which does have a couple of locations. Got some question marks. Yeah, I mean, I'm already probing Mars. I mean, mission to Venus might come up or something, but I don't know if it makes sense to scan all of these. But this has got multiple sites, so if it does turn out to be good, it might be worth doing. And then, yeah, then we're only in places with one. But I could do what's predicted to have lots of volatiles that we could reach right now. Do you. And you. And then... yeah, I'm basically at a boost. But as I say, I could sort for some of these other categories too and check. I think later on we want a lot of water. But a little volatiles check right now, I think is probably okay. And then I might want to go back to just banking some boost to make sure we can establish our Mars bases successfully again. We'll have some resources, but we're going to need some boost for that. So, all right, I think that seems okay. So waiting for anything else to tick down right now. Well, we don't currently have a mission. Okay, this seems like a good place to put in a cut. We're well over this. Again, we could grab these admin ones, which would help our control points a little in the short term. Hey, Commander Grant. Oh, I remember what I want to do, and I'm going to do it now. Let's just get you some admin. Or I could do command, because that also boosts this, and you do commandy kind of things. You've got enough for an org right now, because the biggest ones are only 3 points, so we're good there. Okay, maybe I will give you command. And we might be able to get you command via orgs. This cartel we could grab. It gives us a little bit more ops, some decent stats. Or, like, there's no maintenance cost on this. You know what? I think this is going to be a good purchase for Feiyun. Okay. And then, before I forget, and actually I kind of want to know before the end of this episode, you're going to investigate Yoko.
Initiating surveillance.
And I don't remember if I spent.
Acknowledged.
So...
Tracking target.
At
does
your
this
service.
confirm what you're scanning? Did I click?
Ready for orders.
There you go. Investigate Counselor Henrietta.
Standing
Investigate
by for
Counselor
orders.
Yoko.
Standing by.
Grant, where you are. Yeah, this is all good that I'm doing now, because otherwise I'm going to forget. We're going to surveil this location.
Acknowledged.
Henrietta, you're going to try to do another Inspire on Faye.
I'll make sure they're on our side.
And then Faye... oh! Need to protect the EU. Yes, we do. Oh, and Kazakhstan. Can you protect?
Reporting in.
No. And everyone else is kind of locked in. Okay, EU's a little bit more important, I suppose. I mean, losing the boost over here would suck, but it's actually going to be a little easier to reflip it back if something happens. We can power the Kazakhstan situation pretty aggressively if something were to come up there. Okay, so we'll put a cut in here. Next episode, maybe we'll find out if people are loyal or not. Thanks for watching, folks. I'll see you next time. Bye-bye.